Hey everyone, Coach Investor back with another great investors lesson video. Last week we did the one with Warren Buffett. If you haven't watched that, it's going to be in the top right corner. Now, especially for new investors, these lessons are extremely crucial. For investors that are maybe more familiar with the stock market, this is maybe a good reminder, especially going in 2022. If you want to start a new portfolio, if you want to try out something new, these lessons are a great reminder and a great way to start going into the stock market. So Peter Lynch, one of my favorite investors out there, let's have a go at it. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to this channel and would like to support me, maybe hit that subscribe button. It's free and you can always unsubscribe later. And if you like these videos, leave it an early thumbs up as it really helps me outgrow the channel and get my videos out there. So let's start with lesson number 1. It can't go any lower. Unfortunately, this is wishful thinking. If stock A is at $150, suddenly it's $100 and you say it can't go any lower. 6 months from now, suddenly the stock is at $50. You're like, apparently it can go lower. So saying that the stock cannot go lower is not really a valid reason and certainly not a reason to buy any shares. Number 2, how high can it go? I've talked about this with Brian Feroldi. If you want to check that out, it's going to be in the top right corner as well. How high can it go? If you've picked out a winner, it will go higher eventually. Saying that, stock A has gone up 100% the last 2 years or so, how much higher can it go? Well, you will probably miss out on long-term gains as well. I've made this mistake early on, talked about this on this channel a lot, did this with AMD and Nvidia, thought it went up a lot, sold, missed out on another 100%. You miss some, you hit some. That's the lessons we learn. Next up, they always come back. Fortunately, this one is also very true. They don't always come back. Just because a stock once hit $200 and now it's at $100 does not mean that over time the stock has to go back to $200. If the business isn't good, then there's no reason why the stock should go back to $200. I hope that's very clear. And we go to the next one. How much can I lose? And I've seen this on Twitter and probably seen this in some comments as well. How much can you lose? Well, I'll give you an example. If person A invests $10,000 in a company when the stock price is $50 and person B invests $20 in that same company but the stock price is at $3, you would be surprised how many people actually think that the person that bought it at $50 will lose more than the person that bought it at $3. Well, I'll tell you the secret. If the stock goes to zero, person A loses $10,000, person B loses $20,000 even though he bought the shares at just $3 and not $50, right? The math you need to invest in the stock market is very simple math, and you've probably learned this in high school. You don't need a math degree. High school math is more than enough. Then we have darkest before dawn, and it goes actually hand in hand with it can't go any lower. A shitty business will perform badly and it will be reflected in the stock price as well. And that does not mean that better things are ahead. Sometimes better things are not ahead, it just becomes worse and worse. It's always darkest before it's pitch black. We are now halfway there, and that's why this one is a very crucial one. I've seen this a lot on YouTube and on Twitter. I'll sell after the rebound. Very dangerous to think like that. You buy a stock at $10, it's now down to $6. You say you'll buy at $6, so you'll sell again when it reaches $10 and average out. Well, guess what? The stock does not know you own it, alright? It doesn't care if you own it or if you don't own it. Who says it will rebound? Maybe it won't. And if it does, who says it will hit $10? Maybe it will hit $9.80. Who knows? Saying that you'll sell the rebound doesn't make sense, just don't buy it again at $6. Then we have money lost because not buying. Also, very dangerous. You cannot lose money if you didn't buy a stock. Hypothetically, yes, in your mind, you might have lost if you said, I'm going to buy it $100, you didn't buy, suddenly it's $130, so you missed out on 30%. But actually, you didn't miss out on anything because you didn't invest, so you didn't lose anything. By thinking that you did lose, you will start chasing those 30% by investing in other companies, and you will probably lose more money if you do it that way. It's how casinos actually make a lot of money. You suddenly play, you win something, then you stop playing, and then you're like, I'm sure the next one will be red or black. You didn't put money and suddenly it is red or black. Then you're like, damn it, I should have put money. I'll put double next round. Guess what? You lost double the next round. Same thing here. You cannot lose money by not owning a stock, right? And now the last two, and one of them, again, I've talked about this with Brian and a lot of times on this channel. Stock goes up, I must be right. Stock goes down, I must be wrong. No, and I also talked about this in my Warren Buffett video. That's not true. In the short term, maybe yes. Maybe that's the reflection the market gives you. You buy something, the business is doing great, but the stock is going down. Or maybe the business isn't doing great, but the stock is going up. We've seen this with meme stocks, we've seen it with hyped up stocks as well. But over the long term, what happens is the stock price reflects the business. 99% of the time, that's true. So that's why you need a long-term vision, especially if you started this year or last year. Growth stocks have been hit and hit hard this year. But that does not mean that the business isn't getting better and better. And then lastly, avoid long shots. What does that mean? Great ideas, no product, no sales, nada, fugazi, it's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust. You don't want to put your money into that. Let's take an example. 99% of crypto white papers are exactly that. Great idea on paper, but never gonna happen. No products, no sales. Why should you invest your money into that? Makes no sense. Or let's take Nikola, for example. Okay, I can also push something off a hill and call it autonomous driving. It's not how it works, and this is what it means with avoid long shots. And that will be it for this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you want to see more of those videos. If you do, let me know which investor you want me to cover some of their lessons. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you like this video, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. And as always guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.